For life.
Yeah. Bullet cast. What's going on? Stacy. This elite podcast in here.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I am the industry leader, the current reigning defending Bulletcast Heritage Universal Champion. I'm joined by Brandon Tanguma and Brian Tronick. Hello, gentlemen. How are we doing today?
Doing great.
I'm doing fantastic.
Fantastic. Phillip, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm doing much better than last week. It was not fun. It was not pretty. I took multiple COVID tests. They all came back negative, so it wasn't that. Thank God. But I'm feeling much better. I'm back to my old self. Sunday, I wasn't feeling so well. I was with Brian Tronick and his family. We went out to Stockton Con.
No correlation, though, right?
No.
Okay, just want to make sure.
No correlation. Yeah, I took another one after I hung out with them just to be sure, and it came back negative. Went out to Stockton Con, got to interview Rikishi, another Hall of Famer, another one, another legend, another Hall of Famer. IC champ. We talk about it all, man. We talk about the bloodline. We talk about, Too Cool. We talk about Umaga. He gives me a great Yokozuna story. I talked about his school Knox Pro. Yeah, man. I did it again.
We did it again.
I did it again. I did it. It was me. Yeah. So it was great. The interview will drop on Sunday morning, 11 a.m. Be prepared. A whole big premiere and everything.
I would say, watched on YouTube, but the video quality might not be up to snuff like it normally is.
No,
bro, it's actually not, dude. Like, I'm not even joking. Why is it like in 360, bro? What did you do?
I didn't do anything. I pressed record. You handed me.
It's just going to be Brian's face for like a good 20 minutes. He had it on the wrong way.
Listen. I am the greatest direct.
So SmackDown, Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins, they have a promo together. Seth is out there doing what Seth does. Roman comes out there. Seth's like, hey, let's do it for old time's sake. The old shield bump. And Roman, he's like, that's beneath me now. And he's like, you don't know what's going on around here, Nick. Ooh, I mean, hey, I sent it to y'all earlier. I didn't catch that. On Friday night. Brian, did you catch it when he said?
I didn't catch it on Friday night either until I saw it later on Twitter. And I'm like, oh, the hell Roman doing? What you doing, boy?
He been hanging around me a little too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hanging around you. It's funny because I'm the one with the acknowledge me t-shirt on. Okay.
I don't need a t-shirt to have a seat at the table.
This came from Roman.
No, it came from WWE shop. Stop. You can't play me.
I got it from Roman at SummerSlam. Okay.
No, you didn't. You got it from the Roman Reigns section at SummerSlam at Allegiant Stadium. God, speaking of Allegiant Stadium, why are you wearing a Raiders hoodie?
It was a good season. Phillip. We tried our hardest.
Good season.
They lost.
Not good enough.
I know. It was a tough season with, a racist coach, a wide receiver who drinks and drives and kills people. And we were able to overcome it all. Unlike the Indianapolis Colts, who all they had to do was beat the worst team in the league, and they couldn't even do that. The Raiders beat the Colts this season. One of the reasons they were able to get into the playoffs in Indy, by the way, not just at home, but in Indy. So, I'm okay with this season. If Rich Passaccia, how's your family doing? If he wants to come back, that's fine. Shout out Mr. X, Who Day. I'm rooting for the Cincinnati Bengals. Stay tuned for curveballs and chair shots for my pick for the divisional round, because I was on fire last week. I went 6-1 on my bets last week. Now, they weren't exactly what I said on the podcast, but I still went 6-1 on my bets. So I'm on fire right now in the NFL.
All right.
And of course, the Raiders were the only one that didn't cover, but they almost did.
Yeah, I mean, they just need Tom Brady. That's all they need.
Brady.
Maybe they'll get Aaron Rodgers next year.
Oh, you never know. Brandon, what are your thoughts on the Rollins Reigns promo?
It was a good promo, pretty much what you'd expect from these two guys. I mean, the only thing is we're seeing this in both the Raw and SmackDown division right now is like they're two heels you're kind of supposed to like choose one or the other. I mean, even like the Becky Lynch Doudrop situation, like there's so many heel matchups that it's kind of hard for you to like to decipher who you're supposed to root for and everything of that nature. But I mean, if you just kind of ignore all of that, it was good.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, we'll wait to see what happens. Alita returned to SmackDown for the first time in a long time. She's confronted by Charlotte Flair, hits Charlotte with a very light-looking twist of fate. Yeah.
That was the fate of twist.
It's been a while, a little rusty.
Yeah.
Shout out Lita, San Francisco. Where you at? Stand up.
A little rusty and crusty.
I hear she shops at the Whole Foods in Oakland a lot. We up?
Sure. She goes on BART all the time.
We out?
Maybe.
Man, she there right now. Let's go.
Whole Foods is a little too expensive for my taste.
Wow. Where do you shop?
We go to Lucky's.
Oh, yeah. I was about to say, if you say Costco, I was about to say.
I mean, we do go
Albertsons.
to Costco from time to time. You got my card.
Where do you go? You.
Albertsons.
Got the Costco card on
Albertsons
deck.
doesn't exist out here anymore.
Look at that. Got my photo. Looks like I'm straight out of jail.
Oh, snap. Yo.
Brandon got warrants.
Yep. You already know.
Because he's out here in these
Don't
streets.
tell nobody.
He's out here in these streets.
Just like me.
Yeah, you look like you belong to the streets.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir.
No, why would you want to be from I'm telling Cindy.
No, I'm not from the streets. I'm
telling Cindy.
No.
I'm telling
I'm
telling Charlie.
No.
Like, Charlie, your dad is from the streets. People like, so?
Listen, my thoughts on Lita returning. It was fantastic. She better be careful messing around with the Queen City. Okay? She better be careful. Listen, can we talk about how fantastic? We'll save that for another podcast.
Well, we'll save it for another time. We'll save it for another time.
Yeah.
Outside of the ring, apparently Cody Rhodes is a free agent. So I believe it's the talent contract that expired, not the EVP contract, obviously. But yes, I mean it's stirred up quite a nice little conversation in the IWC. Cody made light of it on Dynamite in his promo, which we're going to talk about when we talk about AEW. I threw up the graphic, the Royal Rumble graphic with him at number 30. I just kind of spice things up. He's re-signing. He's not going anywhere. We all know this.
What are you talking about? He is the forbidden door. He's going to go to WWE, then NXT 2.0. He's going to do everything because he's Cody Rhodes.
Well, yeah, he's the American Nightmare.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
That really has turned into the American Dream.
He was the American Dream one time, and then never again.
But I think full circle, he's going to be the American Dream. I had a conversation with Christina Von Eerie on Saturday night at Stars of Wrestling. It was great. I got to meet the Boogeyman. Yeah, super nice guy. I hate to break kayfabe, but very humble, very nice gentleman. And the worms are real.
Oh, I should have gone, man. I would have loved to have a conversation with him about that.
Does he go to like the local Petco and just grab some worms and just goes to town?
Dude, I don't know, but like he was throwing them around and they were moving. This older gentleman put his mouth up, and then Boogeyman just put one in his mouth. He kissed this older lady with worms in his mouth, and he was throwing them and people were moving. A lady threw a chair at him to get away from him. Like, it was crazy, but it was great.
Wow.
It was fantastic. It was fantastic, bro.
That's an experience, man.
It was. Baby.
Thanks for taking me.
Well, I mean, how come you weren't at West Coast, bro?
Okay, I had a family emergency for
West Coast, but
that was Friday.
That was Friday.
Saturday.
We didn't want to pressure you, so we just.
That's true. Okay,
we just
I
let you
appreciate
be.
y'all. My boys, I appreciate.
Baby Huey presented the Stars of Wrestling Championship.
And he looked damn good doing it too.
Yes, but back to Christina Von Eerie. She claims she was the American Nightmare before Cody Rhodes.
Well, didn't Dustin do that for like a little bit, like in the 90s?
Probably.
So,
I mean, I'm the African American Nightmare, so it's okay.
Did you just make that up right now?
Oh, you really never knew?
I didn't know.
You didn't know it was that's one of the names.
Ooh.
That's one of the names.
Yo, that's amazing.
Come on, man. I'll put it on a t-shirt. I'll put it
You
on a
need that
t-shirt.
on you need it on a t-shirt now.
Let's do it. Let's do
He
it.
was the American Nightmare from 1999 to 2001. So if Christy Von Eerie was wrestling during 1999 2001, then maybe, but I don't think so.
No, she was talking about like right before like he joins Bullet Club. She was running with that for like a little.
Definitely not.
Yeah. Sami Zayn apparently is re-signed with WWE. Congratulations.
Good for him, making money. I wish that maybe we could have seen Sami Zayn outside of WWE, but I'm not going to complain. He's doing good stuff. He's in a nice place right now, having some fun, doing things with Brock Lesnar, going hunting in Nova Scotia, wherever the hell he is. So, unfortunately, looks like El Generico is still going to be down in Tijuana helping out the orphans, which he should. He's doing a great job down there.
He is. Absolutely. Brian, any thoughts on Sami Zayn?
He made the right choice. I believe he is like his best friend Kevin Owens. Family comes first at this point. I think they've done a whole lot of wrestling in their career to the point where now they're just, focused on making sure their family is good. And he has a lot of things outside of the ring that he likes to take care of. So I'm sure that plays a part as well. And so I'm excited to see Sami Zayn for the next few years. I know it's a multi-year deal, so I don't know how many years that is, but I'm excited. Sami Zayn, Royal Rumble, Johnny Knoxville. I'm excited about that.
Are we really excited about it?
Yeah.
Mustafa Ali wants out of WWE. He put up a video, asking for his release and all this other stuff. I guess. Gave him a great spot at Crown Jewel. And this is how he wants to treat the company, huh?
Well, as of right now, the news just came out that Mustafa Ali was denied his release by WWE, and they have no plans releasing him at the moment.
That's a tough look.
Says he's got multiple years left on his deal, so they said,
Yeah.
I like Mustafa Ali. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say he's like a top tier generational game changing type talent, but it seems like he's like a very creative person, and he's always wanted to do things like his own storylines and some things he wanted to do. And WWE just never got behind him. Like the hacker gimmick, like that was gaining some sort of traction on SmackDown. They never followed up on it. Mm-hmm. He's always like a really good wrestler, kind of like top middle tier type. And he, when he has matches, he delivers like, the match in Saudi Arabia. And when he has, when he had like cruiserweight title matches and things like that, he was good. But he's a little shorter. They don't really have, but you would think with WWE wanted to like be a global thing, being one of the few Muslim Middle Eastern wrestlers they have, that they would want to like do more with him, but he's not 7 feet tall, which sucks.
It does suck. Oh well. Ooh. Raw and NXT are going to be moving to Sci-Fi for a couple weeks due to the Winter Olympics. Yeah.
Oh my God, is this the end of WWE because they're getting preempted by the Winter Olympics?
Of course not.
Oh, so it's different when AEW gets bumped because of the NBA and NHL, but when WWE does, it's perfectly fine. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's WWE.
Of course, yeah. And it's the Winter Olympics. It's much bigger than just a regular season NBA or NHL game.
Absolutely.
Exactly. Got it.
The snowboarding, duh.
Those ratings are
favorite Winter Olympic games.
Oh, the snowboarding.
You're a big snowboarder, then do you watch it on X Games? When the X Games come on like every 2 months?
No.
It's just every 4 year type thing.
I mean, yeah.
Big curling guy. Once I finally understand how curling works, it's very, very fun. Electric.
What about you, Brian?
I like the X Games. More of a skateboard guy.
Of course you are.
That's a summer game. We're talking about the winter games.
Oh yeah, winter. Nah, don't really care for the winter.
So WWE 2K22 has new details that came out earlier today. Brian, take it away.
Yes, WWE 2K22 had released another like official trailer and a date, March 11th. It is coming. Okay, March 8th. If you pre-order it, you get it 3 days earlier. There's 3 versions. There's a standard, there's a deluxe edition, and there's an NWO for Life edition. And you get Hall, Nash, Hogan, and Six, and Eric Bischoff as playable.
You get the
characters.
Bish.
That's right.
Do you know Eric Bischoff once passed me on an escalator? It was at StarCast. I said, right after you, sir. He said, thank you.
That is great.
It is great.
That is great.
And that's why he's on the cover of WWE 2K22 now.
Yes. The Bish. Do you think the song is going to be in the game?
I hope so.
I will create somebody and give them that would be their theme song. You get to create your own general manager for a GM mode?
I don't know. I didn't see that.
Oh, you didn't see that?
No.
It was one of the when they were showing the GM mode. Like I went on I followed this one page on I'm subscribed to this one channel on YouTube, and they were going over the screenshots. It said create your own general manager.
Wow.
Bro, this game is about to be. You see, I can't talk about this with Brandon because he doesn't know. He doesn't know. Why don't you know?
What do I not know?
I mean, you don't know about the games, and it's all about the game and how you play it.
Exactly. Bulletcast, my GM series.
Man, we're gonna come back. I'm gonna be locked in my house for like 4 weeks playing this game, and we're gonna come back and we're gonna talk about this.
Also, another great detail is that the community creations are now cross platform. So anything created on Xbox can now be also downloaded onto PlayStation.
Swear to God.
Yes.
Oh, hey, because Xbox, their creations go crazy. It's about to go down. Shucky ducky quack quack, dog.
Shucky ducky.
Man, let's talk about Gunther now.
Yes.
Let's talk about Gunther. At the end of NXT 2.0, Walter beat Roderick Strong. He said, this match has been won by Gunther. Gunther, like from Friends. All right. Oh, Gunther died. R.I.P. R.I.P. Gunther. Oh, man. But so apparently WWE had filed a trademark for a Gunther Stark, and they abandoned the trademark this morning, apparently. I
wonder why.
Well, he was actually not a nice guy.
He was a Nazi commander. In his U-boat sank in the English Channel.
But nobody never heard of the guy.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if you type up his name, he comes up, and it's very prominent.
Okay.
It literally takes one Google search, and you can see who the person was.
Yeah,
but apparently, WWE,
we think Nazis,
multi-million-dollar corporation can't do that.
Look, when we think Nazis, you know who we think of. Yeah,
Sergeant Slaughter.
Whoa! All right, now you got
JBL.
You got no. Y'all can't be saying that stuff.
He
did the thing in Germany. He was out there goose stepping.
Stop saying that.
No, I'm kidding. I love Sergeant Slaughter.
Jesus.
Yeah, fantastic. JBL too.
Say that about that guy.
I did not have an issue with the name change, despite it being okay. Here's my deal. Brandon, I agree with you. $1 billion company, whatever, $1 million, $1 billion, whatever. You should do your research it had to come. It's hard for me to believe that there was no motivation or nothing associated to
very specific name for it to be the same thing.
Right. For it not to be the same. Exactly. So the fact that they changed his name to Gunther, it made me feel better about it just being Gunther.
You gonna put like the 2 dots above the U to make it like put more emphasis. Gunther.
Listen, I was a little frustrated over the outrage over the name because I felt like people were like, "Oh my God, they ruined Walter. Walter gets to the main round, they ruined him just because of a name." And obviously, like that's like changing a name. I don't think someone's ruined. I think how they're booked, how they're pushed. I think that is more of something that you should look at in terms of if they're ruined or not. But yeah, it was just Gunther even by itself is just a bad name, and it was not better than Walter. But
I hope you guys know that Gunther's the name of this episode now.
Oh,
Gunther. I mean, look, bro, like there are people that do great. Like Dolph Ziggler, that's a stupid name. Let's be real. That is a dumbass.
But when I say it, it's triggering. Okay, I see what it is.
I mean, I work in the business. I can say these things.
Oh, okay.
You don't.
Brandon works in the business too.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah.
Yes, he does.
No, he doesn't.
I'm a great videographer.
The best.
Okay.
I'm learning from him.
I work in sports entertainment. You guys don't. You guys don't understand.
I'm backstage.
You're not. Look, I don't care about these little fantasies you have in your mind. Jesus, Public Enemies are going to get there before you do. Stop. God damn it. Jesus.
I'll be backstage.
Look, Dolph Ziggler's a stupid name. It's a dumb name. Okay. But look, a couple world championships, multiple IC titles, tag runs. He's done just fine. Look, you can have a stupid name and succeed. Antonio Cesaro, was that really a great name? No. He changed it to Cesaro. What are you doing? Great tag team wrestler. You know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Moving on, the Elimination Chamber on February 19th. It is going to be in Saudi Arabia. Yeah.
Not WrestleMania Chamber like some people speculated.
At the Jeddah Superdome.
In the
beautiful
Money
country.
in the Chamber.
Beautiful country of Saudi Arabia.
You know who's going to win Blood Money in the Chamber? Gunther.
I mean, you do know the German commentators can't say Elimination Chamber.
That's fine.
Why not?
Because of what happened back in the day.
The German, they really can't? What do they say?
They say something else.
They say chamber elimination. Yeah.
So,
Brian, tell us about Jonathan Gresham's show that he put on.
Well, I heard it was a blast. As far as I know.
What was the name of it?
Termius.
Yes, Termius.
That's right. I heard it was good though. I mean, I was on Twitter pretty much throughout the time it was going on. I don't remember quite what I was doing. Did it happen? Or was it Friday or Saturday?
I want to say it was Sunday.
Monday?
Saturday? No, we were talking about it Sunday. It was Saturday.
Monday?
Yeah, it was Saturday. Yeah. So I mean, I didn't get a chance to. I didn't even know it was coming up, and I hear they got another one coming up next month in February.
With who?
With
with Swerve
Strickland.
Man, you know what? I miss it. I miss Hit Row. God, they were so good. They were so good.
Hit Row versus Gunther and Imperium.
Man, could you imagine?
That would have been cool for him.
Hit Row.
A War Games with Hit Row and Imperium and Diamond Mine.
And Legado del Fantasma and Toxic Attraction.
Oh.
Yeah.
Didn't know about that. But yeah, I heard it was a good show. It got a lot of, good feedback online and stuff. So I'll probably check it out here this weekend.
Absolutely. All right. GCW The World is this Sunday. You got a lot of big stuff going on. Moxley versus Homicide. Got to see Homicide live. That was dope on Friday night. But they're going at it for the GCW heavyweight title. Big Toko Juicy Finale got booked for this. And you got Jeff Jarrett versus Effie, which is going to be crazy. A lot of great stuff is going on, man. A lot of great stuff. This day in wrestling, Raw on this day in 1998, Owen Hart wins the European Championship. Royal Rumble 2002, Triple H wins. Raw on this day in 2003, Evolution forms. Raw 2014, Batista returns. Raw 2020, Buddy Murphy and Seth Rollins win the Raw Tag Team Championships, and Carl Anderson is 42 years old. Any thoughts?
Wow. Happy birthday, Carl Anderson.
Happy birthday. Whatever happened to them? They were on AEW all the time. They just stopped showing up.
The Forbidden Door is closed.
Damn. Hate to see it.
I don't see them on the other channel either. I mean,
yeah, they're gonna show up with AJ.
Oh,
they're gonna run that back.
That's the only way they can defeat Omos.
Yeah. Are you guys ready for this?
I'm ready.
Fan mail. So here we go. Jack of all trades. What's the problem with the AEW rap album? Well, there's not necessarily a problem with it. It was just the announcement timing was bad. It was very bad. I mean, they chose to do this for Black History. Okay. Honest, why didn't they choose it? Why didn't they do it in June? Why don't they just wait till June? That's Black Music Month. Why don't they do it then?
Well, to be
Because
fair,
of course Tony Khan doesn't know that. I said it.
But Mikey Ruckus and crew said that they had this in the works for a long time.
Okay, they can wait till June. Really fine tune it. Release it for Black Music Month.
You can't contain the fire.
I thought they were supposed to be progressive and all this other stuff and forthgoing and whatnot and forthcoming. You know, bring attention to something else. Look, we know about Black History Month. We don't know about Black Music Month. A lot of people don't. Bring attention towards that. But no, of course, AEW is not going to do that. They're going to be like every other corporate conglomerate and only celebrate my people when it's good for them.
And they changed the profile picture.
God damn it. Yeah, I said it.
Just like how MLK Day is a day for conservative politicians to tweet out MLK quotes, even though they're pretty much going against everything MLK stood for.
Yeah, you see, this is why I keep you around. That's why I keep you around. You understand?
Yeah, I'm an ally.
I would hope so.
Me too.
I'm the Owen Hart. I'm a black heart. I'm not a nugget.
Yes.
I am not a nugget. I'm a black heart.
I am not a Nick.
Whoa! Oh hell no!
Hey,
for the record, that was Brian, not me.
You gotta go on timeout. You gotta go on timeout, bro. No, dude, no, dude. You gotta go on timeout. You can't. He really just said that. Brandon, can you believe he just said that?
I channeled my inner Roman Reigns.
No, chill out, bro.
That was like a Vince McMahon moment.
All right, who 420?
Who?
Mates, I forgot about this last week, but I loved Bob Saget, whether it was binge watching Full House or America's Funniest Home Videos on the internet. He was great and everything he did. He gave us, or no, I'm sorry. Have you guys ever been to the Full House house? R.I.P. Bob Saget. I've never been. I've been
in front of it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Brian, you live in San Francisco. Brandon, have you ever been to the Full House house?
Never been there. Not really like a touristy San Francisco guy.
Yeah.
I've been like across the street.
Okay. Yeah, man. I forgot we didn't talk about that last week. R.I.P. Bob Saget.
R.I.P. Full House was my jam. Shout out Fuller House on Netflix. Watch that.
Fuller House was great, man. Yeah. R.I.P. Bob Saget.
Shout out Stephanie.
Yes. One of the great TV dads. I mean, you had Carl Winslow, you had Uncle Phil, you had Bill Cosby, you had Bob Saget.
Everywhere you look.
Shout out Bob Saget, R.I.P.
That's the right song, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay,
dude. What other song is it going to be?
My bad.
What other sitcom are you going to get confused with?
Maybe
what? Are you going to get confused with Fresh Prince?
Home Improvement.
What's the other one you just mentioned? Family Matters.
Oh, Family. You know what? They are kind of similar.
Ain't it it's similar, right? Yeah.
How does the Family Matters one go?
Wait,
yeah.
Is that it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, keep going. How did that go?
Fuck, I just lost it. I mean, freak.
Like this day and age to read the newspaper, something about newspaper. Yeah, something about it. Yeah, something like that. But Bob Saget, he was great, man. He had a comedy tour. He was on a comedy tour. He was out here in November. I should have went. I hate myself. I really do.
I was backstage.
Okay, dude. Let's not. Come on, man. There's a time and a place. This isn't that. Alfie Lewis. I heard Biden say that MLK's death didn't have the same global impact that George Floyd's did. Y'all elaborate on this one. Wow, we're talking,
I actually heard
about it all here today.
We're gonna go all in on that, aren't we?
I will put it like this. Obviously, I mean, the reason why George Floyd's happened the way it did, obviously, because, we have social media.
In a pandemic, we didn't have anything else better to do.
And yeah, that's true. But people actually paid attention because there was a pandemic going on. I mean, obviously, Dr. King's, it had a huge impact on, Black communities and, those who, fought for what's right and stuff like that. I mean, you had Bobby Kennedy, the night Dr. King died, he stopped a riot from happening because of, his words and the things he said about MLK. So MLK's death had a massive effect. It's just, there was no social media back then. Now, given if it was back then, then you would have seen like people would have been frustrated and stuff like that. But because we were in a pandemic and we have social media, that's why we saw people from other countries and other parts of the world really weigh in on what happened over here in the States with Mr. George Floyd. Does that make sense, guys?
And I think where he was coming from is like after Floyd died, it led to like more reform and change, quote unquote.
Yeah. All right, Alfie Lewis again. Hey, that boy Phillip really just be throwing up the one now in his pictures. Hashtag bloodline. No! I've been throwing up the one. I've been throwing up the one for years.
We need receipts.
Man, you can check my Instagram, bro. I've been throwing up the one.
You've been throwing up the one because you are the one.
I mean, am I one of the ones? Yeah, but like, come on now. You can check my Instagram. I've always thrown up the one.
Okay, let's go. We're gonna go back in time.
Are we really doing this?
Sure.
Here, hold on. Let me see here. Let me see what we got here.
At Heel Antwine, if you want to follow.
At Heel Antwine, if you want to follow. I get the one with Rikishi, of course. What else I got?
We're going real back.
Oh, boom! Here, look, Carl Fredericks. I'm throwing up the one right there.
What's the date on that?
That is November 8th, 2019. What else? Where are we at?
We got a thumbs up with Taya Valkyrie.
Thumbs up with Taya Valkyrie. Yes.
Shout out.
Who else? Oh, boom! I got a one right here. Ron Funches at Starcast. That's May 25th, 2019. What else we got? Boom! I got a one with Dolph Ziggler, April 20th, 2019. You see, come on, me and Flip Gordon. Me and Flip Gordon throwing up the one. That's what, March 31st, 2018. I've been throwing up the one.
I think I found it.
Yes.
Has nothing to do with Flip Gordon doing the one as well.
Me and Jack Swagger throwing up the one. I've been throwing this up. How y'all go? I threw up the one with Santino Marella back in 2016.
Zack Sabre Jr.
And the one. You see?
Who's to say you didn't give the idea for Roman and the Usos to throw up the one?
That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. I'm the originator of this.
Getting choked out by Victoria.
Victoria was great. She was great, wasn't she?
Great
saw her at Stockton Con last time. Hey, since I got this interview, I'm okay with Stockton Con, guys.
That's what I'm talking about.
Man. Who 420?
Who?
Mates, Mox is back. What a great promo, and I loved when he told that attendee to go F themselves. Yes, absolutely. Jack of all trades. Cody delivered a tremendous promo hitting a lot of topics, acknowledging the pipe bomb and saying how he did all the things that Punk said in that promo. We're going to talk about that. I think that was it. Let me go over to the Instagram real quick so we can hear from our homie. Hear from the GOAT.
Mr. X.
Homie home.
Yes. Brett is X, Mr. X, Uncle X, all the stuff. Okay, and putting aside all the insanity around the name change itself, why change Walter's name now when his character in WWE has been so well established already? It brings up memories of Keith Lee speaking of Keith with him showing some concern about the name change on Twitter. Should we be worried as well? We already talked about that. What's next for Mustafa Ali, and do you think there is any truth to the rumors of backstage argument between him and Vince over a direction with his character? I'm sure.
They'll patch it up.
I'm sure that happened. He also says, it was great to see Mox return last night looking healthy and ready to fight. Do you see him being next in line for a title shot at the AEW World title, or could you see him going after the TNT Championship? I'll let Mox just kind of, we'll see where it goes. I don't know.
They were going like a bunch of different directions before. I mean, we forget like they teased a Tanahashi match like back in the day that never came to fruition. So who knows if he does more stuff with New Japan.
We shall see. We shall see. And then it also says, lastly, am I the only one who wants to see Brock and Bobby shoot on one another during the title match to see who's more legitimate wrestler is? I mean,
Lions Den match.
I mean, come on, bro. We already know. Brock was an NCAA champion. He's been rolling around with Gable Stevenson at Minnesota. Like, come on, bro. I think the real question is, who wants to roll around with me to see how good they really are? Man, give me Ziggler, give me Gable,
Me,
give me Jason Jordan.
me.
I'll fold you up into a pretzel. That's another. I don't even know why you would say that. Like, stop. They're gonna be
Tournament for the Bulletcast Wrestling Heritage 24/7 I-5 7-Eleven Championship.
That's not the name of it.
Universal.
Happy birthday, R-Truth. He turned 50 yesterday.
Universal.
Ageless wonder.
Ageless one. Yeah, no, Brian, I'll fold you up into a pretzel. They'll be dipping you in cheese.
Oh yes,
Yeah, yeah.
The only way to
cheese and pretzels.
We only have one thing from Monday Night Raw. Brandon, tell us about it.
well, it was Bobby Lashley taking on Seth Rollins, the two number one contenders for each of the respective heavyweight championships. And what happens? If you were to guess a crappy non-finish finish, then you were correct. We had the Hurt Business come out and beat up Lashley. So then he wins by DQ, and then Seth Rollins like, and then what happens? Then the Bloodline comes out and super kicks him. Boom.
Yep, all that happened. All that happened.
I love Seth Rollins.
My
I
laugh
love
is
him
better.
too. What?
My laugh
Your
is
laugh
better.
was, yeah, it was
my
it
laugh
was
is
spot
better.
on.
Not the Seth Rollins laughed.
I mean, my laugh is better in general.
I know, but we were going for the Seth Rollins cackle.
I mean, what's your evil laugh, Brandon? Let me hear it. What's like your $1 million man laugh? All right, Brian.
Oh.
No, we better start coughing. Oh hell no!
See,
Don't
that's
get over
it right there. That's the standard.
No, we better get COVID through the screen.
It come with the cough come with the package. Okay.
No,
It's so evil his lungs can't handle it.
Yes.
you have to. It has to be like a cadence to it. You know, like a.
Okay. Can I try again?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Ha ha.
All right, AEW Dynamite Mox returns. He returned to the Wild thing, beautiful promo he cut about, fighting demons and all this other stuff. He said he's thirsty and he's ready to drink blood. What were your thoughts on the Jon Moxley return, Brandon Tanguma?
I loved it. You know how much I love Jon Moxley promos. He came back, told that a-hole to go F off, and it just started off lovely. And if you don't know what the guy said, he said, like, get that drunk piece of trash out of there. So deservedly so that we let a F-bomb fly at 8:00 at night on TBS. But I loved it. It was just a I'm back type thing. He's having a match next week, I believe, on Dynamite. So he's on Rampage and he's going to have a match. And so, it was no real clear direction where we're going, as one of the emailers said. So I'm intrigued to see where they go from here.
Absolutely. Brian Tronic.
He looks good. He's very lean. He looks healthy. And that I was very excited to see that. I see a lot of people comparing, put that the side-by-side pictures of how he looked last year versus last night. And I'm very happy for him. He looks energetic. He looks ready. He's dangerous. Wrestling world needs to watch out for Jon Moxley. And yeah, F that guy who was trying to troll him or heckle him. No room for that. No time for that. Serious business, Jon Moxley in the middle of the ring, and you tried to ruin it. But guess what? Joke's on you, pal.
All right. And then Cody Rhodes returns to AEW. He brings out ladders. He cuts this promo. He talks about there was once a man who sat on the stage, aired grievances, and talked about working places I wouldn't have even put effort and time into, like New Japan and Ring of Honor. Talked about CM Punk and the pipe bomb. And then he said, I was at the helm of the revolution. I did this and that. I am the revolution. I did all the things he said in that promo. What are your thoughts, Brian?
He should have told the fans to stick it, but he didn't. That's okay.
Honestly, I thought that's where it was going, but he said, "You know why I won't turn heel?
Yeah.
You know why?
Yeah, I
Because
thought it
I'm
was going
too
there
good
too.
for this." You know,
He
I should
said-
tell the fans to stick it.
You should. Well, you kind of did, like,
I did.
without actually saying that. But
Well, if I haven't officially said it, all you low down dirty heathens can stick it. Yeah. I'm the champion you people need.
well, they got me, so
Bruh, your championship is at another man's house. Shut up. Shut up.
that's not the real championship, Phillip. It's just a replica. The real one is going to be around my waist after Ugwa. Okay?
Are you having one made? Like, well,
No. I'm going to win it.
Are you going to take one of the titles?
When I show up at Ugwa, I will reclaim what is mine.
All right,
You know-
bro. What are your thoughts on the Cody promo, dude?
The Cody promo was good. He spent zero time on Sammy Guevara, waited till the very end. I got a little confused. I told Baby Huey last night when we were talking about this that the promo was filled with stuff. And I feel like it's stuff to distract you from the obvious, like, okay. Like, it's to make people go, okay, well, is he a heel? I felt like he was getting booed, he was getting cheered. I don't know if he actually wanted one or the other. I don't know which one he wanted. I don't know. But it was cool. Still wish you would have told him to stick it. I like the way he was holding the title, though.
Brandon Tanguma.
I don't know. I kind of go back and forth on the promo, like his delivery, his cadence, and like the technical aspect of it was like good, as you would expect from a Cody promo. But like this happens a lot in AEW, where like it's very, very like meta inside baseball, and there's like a lot of things you need to know that he's referencing to that they haven't referenced at all on television before. So like for someone like us who knows exactly what's going on and what he's talking about, like, yeah, it's fun, it's cool, we understand where it's going, it's like a little topsy-turvy, where's he going to go type promo. But I just kind of think of like the average viewer who just turns on AEW Dynamite every week, doesn't really think about it, the rest of the, doesn't go on the dirt sheets or anything like that. I would assume they don't know what the hell he's even talking about. And I think that's kind of an issue with AEW a lot, is like they have so much like content, and so they refer to so many things off of Dynamite that it's kind of hard for like the average person to keep up with. And that was kind of the main issue I had with this Cody promo. It's like he's referencing so many things that he's never referenced before. Where's this coming from?
Yeah, my favorite line, or one of my favorite lines, was, "We're not in the business to rename anybody like Gunter McGillibuddy or whatever his name is." I was like, oh man, we just went for it. Huh? Oh God. I mean, look, this is kind of Cody's thing now. This is what he does.
He says he's smart. He says he's smarter than us. Where's this going?
I don't know. You tell me. Where's it going?
He called O'Reilly and Fish developmental.
He did, bro. He really called them that.
And like half the promo was like very heelish like that. And then like other parts, he was like doing a raw, get behind me. And the crowd was cheering him. Like the crowd was very booing him heavily at the beginning. And then by the end, they kind of got around to cheering him. So I was like, what are we doing here, people?
Before there was a forbidden door, I'm the one who built it. That's my favorite line from this promo. Y'all need to remember that. Put some respect on this man's name. There would be no AEW without Cody Rhodes. Yeah.
Would there be a Cody Rhodes without AEW?
What do you mean?
Honestly,
I mean, look, man. I mean, were you going to shows when he was out here?
No, I wasn't.
You don't know. Like, we saw it firsthand. Like, yeah, like he left WWE. He took a bet on himself, and look at what he became. He became a journeyman on the indie scene. Coming out here defending the Ring of Honor Championship at like a gym in Pacifica. Like what? Like it didn't make any sense, but he was doing it, and he won the NWA title and put on All In, and went to Japan and did all this crazy stuff. Honestly, they probably would have just ran like another show or two if AEW didn't exist.
But
maybe they probably would have went back to WWE.
And if AEW didn't exist, I think Cody would have, because I mean, look at all the talent that would people have gotten released and left WWE if there was no AEW? That's another thing too, I guess. I don't know. Cody Rhodes is awesome. I like him, but he needs to tell the fans to stick it.
Look, man, I've been one to tell the fans to stick it. It changes you. Do you want Cody to change like that?
Absolutely. He needs to have his Sting Starcade moment with whoever he wants.
I guess, bro. Like Starcade with Hogan, because that was terrible.
It was terrible, but you know, it's
Shout out
Cody
Max Caster.
Shout out Max. That was a dope bar. I liked it.
Wait, what did Max Caster do?
Wow, you don't even listen to the raps and watch the product, Phillip.
What did he do?
He in his little rap, his like final bar was he's gonna make Sting look worse than Starcade 97.
I like that.
Which happened to be in Washington, D.C.
Oh, you see, historian of the business, brother. All right, Adam Cole, Bebe, and Britt Baker defeat the Best Friends, consisting of Orange Cassidy and Chris Statlander. Real quick, what are your thoughts?
Nope.
Match was good. Kind of a weird finish at the end, you know, having Britt Baker pretend like she's dead, just like grazing into a table, but you know, it's fine.
She fell. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but you know, she's a wrestler. She shouldn't just die falling through a table.
I mean, she doesn't go through tables all that often, so it, you know, she hasn't built up a callus yet.
Got it.
Yeah,
I'm glad this Orange Cassidy Adam Cole thing's finally done, so we can move on to whatever's next for Adam Cole.
I don't like this just as much as I don't like the Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch teaming up at Extreme Rules. It's very much, I feel like, for what, like, why? We all know that they're together, but why do they have to be on the screen together? I get it, like they kind of are beefing with the same people, but that doesn't mean you have to throw them in a tag team match all of a sudden.
What did you want them to do? Go one-on-one with the Undertaker player?
Yes.
Oh, there you got put in a tag team match, player.
Absolutely. CM Punk defeats Shawn Spears.
Very fast. Sorry.
Yes,
Leah.
I was like, what?
Sorry, not a big fan of this, but you know, it's okay.
Shawn Spears, man.
I'm taking them L's, boy.
He should have just went to Impact.
So Lance Archer defeats Kazarian. Look, we didn't talk about it last week. We'll talk about it now. If Lance Archer doesn't beat Hangman Page, then he's a waste of a talent.
Then Archer's a waste of a talent.
Yeah. Because he's been in these big spots. He's been in world title matches before. He's been in the TNT championship tournament and all that other stuff. And he always loses. He's about to become Bray Wyatt. This really interesting character, this with a good look, different vibe, but he loses the big one. That's what he's about to become.
Archer's the Samoa Joe of AEW. I
mean, he did win the U.S. title.
Oh.
Lance Archer. He beat Moxley for it.
Okay, bro, that's not an AEW championship.
But it was on AEW television.
Okay, that doesn't matter. That's not what I'm talking about.
Oh, so
I'm talking about AEW and their championships.
But it was on AEW television.
Okay, AEW and their championships.
Oh.
Like, what are you doing?
Well, you say he always doesn't win the big one, but, you know, he won.
Okay, bro, that championship's not even important, bro. Like, come on. Really?
Hey, Tanahashi is defending that title with everything he can. He's out here jumping off ladders and stuff.
No. Bro, I will put the BTW champion U.S. title over in Fremont ahead of that U.S. championship. Okay, like, are you serious?
Yeah, going back to BTW now.
I probably will now. Yeah, I said it. Wink, wink. Now look, like that U.S. title means absolutely nothing. It literally means nothing. Stop.
Except for
he won the big one. He beat Moxley for a Japanese U.S. title.
It didn't mean it. Ever since Cody dropped it, it hasn't meant anything.
Bro, like Cody tried his best, but the title's trash.
I mean, it looks better than their heavyweight title. That's not saying much, but
I mean, get West Coast Design to design your championships. Duh. I don't know. Some of this hard. My point is, if he loses to Hangman Page, he's a waste of a talent. And where the hell is Jake Roberts?
He's on the show.
Why is he with Dan Lambert?
I have no idea. That's so bizarre.
Dan Lambert. You know what? I am happy Dan Lambert's actually with like a singles guy now.
Bro,
like
Jake Roberts better show up, claim Lance Archer, and hit a Dan Lambert with a DDT.
Well, if you watch the product, Phillip, they did a promo where Lance Archer, Jake Snake Roberts, and Dan Lambert rolled together.
I do watch the product.
I wish you guys could see his face.
I do watch the product.
So you just happened to skip past that part where all three of them were together.
Yeah.
Okay.
It happened so fast. Phillip
was,
Phillip multitasks a lot. So,
Bro, I'm getting stuff ready for the because this platform, we do big things here. Not your little curveballs and chair shots. Not your little within the ropes that doesn't even exist anymore.
Well, and
I'm doing big things over here. I'm getting ready to move merchandise places and stuff.
Within the ropes is coming back.
What?
Within the ropes is returning.
Okay, yeah.
Curveballs and chair shots are skyrocketing on Instagram right now. We're getting so many followers.
Oh, really? You got 3 more followers, huh, brother?
It's like 6 followers. Okay, I've mass followed a bunch of like sports betting things, and so now all these like bots are following us.
Oh, really?
We're going big time.
Telling them to say their prayers and eat their vitamins, brother.
Exactly, brother.
All right. Yeah, I'm doing big things over here. Y'all little minuscule podcasts or whatever.
I'm just out here going 6-1. We're on super wild card weekend. No big deal.
My podcast is amazing, and for the Royal Rumble,
yeah, you can shut up now.
It's coming back.
Curveball and chair shots, all the locks for divisional round. I got you. Make some money.
Within the ropes.
Y'all done? Yeah, y'all done? I'll mute you all day, boy.
I'm done.
This is my show. I run this.
I thought it was our show.
It's my show.
It was our show. Where's the
It's my show. Our show. Do you interview Hall of Famers? No. You can barely press the record button on time.
I
Huh?
held the record. What? I pressed record.
Do you have anything else to say? Huh? No. What? I'm the good luck charm here.
Phillip owns 80%. Me and Brian each get 10.
You guys don't own shit. You guys don't own shit.
I am.
You know what?
The universal.
Can stick it, Brian. You can stick it. The same with you, Tanguma. I don't need any of y'all. I can do this by myself. I'm bad all by myself. Like a Tyler Perry movie in 2009. I can do bad all by myself. Shout out to Raji P. Henson. You know what? I'm done with the show for the day. Y'all know where to find us. If you want the match pick, here it is. John Cena, Kurt Angle, No Way Out 2005. I'm done with all this bullshit.